New Clown Clan deck type is here. I'm going to check out some gameplay, and if I see something interesting, that will push me to want to read what the card actually does. How about that? Instead of trying to figure out the cards out of nowhere, this is what the art's looking like at least. And I think, wait, it's Clown Crew or Clan? Which one is it? It's the Clown Clan, which is now Clown Crew. I guess Konami rushed out a translation. They couldn't let this stand, sure. Let's see what this deck do. According to El Exordio Duelista, they draw 5, and it's a tribute control deck. Okay, all right, what the heck does that mean?
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
All right, Clown Clan, Blazing Dominion. Gotta figure out, is this a rogue deck, a real deck, a fun deck? Search for a ritual. Add a clown card from your deck. Okay. Discard on that, it looks like. Add a Clown Clan spell and trap, plus Clan Whiteface. Reveal this card, discard 1. What? Okay. We added 2 cards there. Summon 2 clowns from the extra deck. Okay. Oh, they're gone. Draw 2. 1 card per monster attributed. What are they doing? Set a Clown Clan trap from the deck. Set a Clown Clan spell. Imperm negate the draw 2. So what does this Clown Clan monster do? What the is this like the main boss monster? Clown Clan Beyond Vioso. You could tribute summon this card by tributing 1 ritual of Fusion, Synchro, Exceeds, Pendulum, or Link. Or you could optionally tribute 2. He did tribute 2 instead. If this card is tribute summoned, you could activate 1 of these effects, but you can only use each effect of this card's name once per turn. Okay, on tribute summon, activate 1 of these effects. Hard once per turn on each. Draw cards equal to the number of monsters tributed for this tribute summon. That was imperm negated. So that's why you wouldn't want to tribute 1. You have the option to tribute 1, but then you only draw 1, right? You wouldn't want that. So we'd go for the full draw 2, gets negated. Or the other effect is, if you don't want to draw, negate the effects of face-up cards your opponent controls, equal to the number of tributed for its tribute summon. Non-target negate, but is this just turn 2? So turn 1 you draw, and then I guess if they only have the cards on field and it's your own turn, do we have a way to summon this during the opponent's turn to negate? Even drawing during the opponent's turn could be potentially good. Once per turn during your opponent's main phase, you can quick effect immediately after this resolves tribute summon. So he summons another one. Okay, so that's how you'll negate with this effect. If you already, so turn 1 you summon this, draw 2, and then on the opponent's turn, tribute summon another one to then negate. That's what I'm thinking, mates. The unfortunate issue with this is if, let's say, they normal summon a White Rabbit, which activates on summon. You chain link 2 summon to tribute summon your Clown Crew from your hand, and what's going to happen is White Rabbit's not going to be negated because this will activate on a separate chain link after the White Rabbit already resolves. So this will be on a separate chain link to negate in response. If they normal summon a Dormouse, that's when this could be okay, where you will preemptively negate the Dormouse before it activates. Otherwise, this negates too slow. Let's see. Imperm onto the draw 2. And we have some clown cards being set from the deck. Sure. Special a clan monster. What the heck? Draw 3. What was that? 1 card per monster tributed with different type. Did something else happen? Draw 3. End phase set a spell and trap. Is that part of this effect? What the heck? Draw 3 set? Draw 3 set? Where is that? Is this one? It's a continuous spell, right? Continuous spell. You can only use the first, second effect of this card's name each once per turn. During your main phase, you can special summon a clown from your deck or extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. That's what we did. Also, you cannot activate the effects of monsters, special summon for the extra deck until the end of the next turn, including from the deck. Summon from the deck and extra deck. So no Little Knight, no Masquerena to top off your plays with? What the heck? Until the end of the next turn? We don't really even use our extra deck with this then, besides the clown cards themselves. I mean, you all keep saying you want summon restrictions, and Konami's like, here you go. A pure Clown Clan Crew deck. During the end phase, you could draw 1 for each type of monster Ritual Fusion, Synchro Exceeds, Pendulum Link tributed this turn. Then you could set 1 spell and trap card from your hand. How did we draw 3 if we tributed just 2 monsters, though? Draw 1 for each type of monster. We drew freaking 3. Did we tributed some other play? Something else tributed, it looks like. Okay, sure, we'll look into it further. And what does this Synchro on the field do? Does it do something? So we summoned it and we just left it there. Now, before we tributed off, it was activating Grave to set cards from the deck. What does it do on the field? Let's see, where's the Synchro? Clown Clan Meteor. Monster, sure, I guess we don't care about how to properly summon this. It's always going to be illegally summoned. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects when your monster is tribute summoned. So they cannot imperm, ash, negate your draw effect. They will not be able to negate your effect to negate all the cards in the field if you summon the Clown Clan during their turn. And then if this card's tributed, you can activate one of these effects. Return all Synchros on the field and graveyard to the extra deck? What the heck? Just non-target, bounce all the Synchros? Target a Clown Clan card in your graveyard, except the Meteor, add it to your hand. Okay, so I'm guessing the second effect is for your turn 1. So all these cards have, during the opponent's turn, a good effect, and then during your own turn, a good effect. Huh. Interesting. Return all Synchro. I'm sure they all have that, right? Return all Fusion back. Return all Ritual. Rip Mitsurugi. Mitsurugi on the field or in the graveyard gets shuffled back. What the heck? So if you activate this, they chain prayers to Reborn Murakumo. It gets bounced back. It doesn't activate to field wipe. There's no field wipe at all. Once this is on the chain, that Murakumo's gone for good. Shuffled back. That's crazy. Where's the other one? The Xyz. Return all Xyz on the field, and you have Detonator with Destruction Protection, and it's just going to get bounced back? Now, obviously, you would use your cross to negate this, but damn. This is hard once per turn, right? You can only choose each of the effects once per turn. All right, yeah. So you're not trying to bounce more. You can bounce on their turn and then on your turn. Huh. So this was set from the deck. This is recycle from the graveyard. This is set a trap from your deck. What does the ritual do? Change 1 effect monster on the field to face down defense. This has, both of its effects are good on the opponent's turn. Well, I mean, if they're not playing ritual, you get to change an effect monster on the field face down. Huh. Okay. Interesting. And we have a Vanity Fiend, of course. I'm thinking we're using the Clown Clan to freaking tribute summon another one, another of the boss monster, gets effect to negate, but no. Whenever you can, even though they disabled your extra deck, you're still putting in the freaking Vanity Fiend. Oh my freaking Jesus. They gotta destroy these cards. You know, I'm one to speak. My last TCG tournament I played in was a TCG $5,000 tournament. I got first place main deck in 3 of these in Shadow. Yeah. And Vanity Ruler, that's a double tribute. Vanity Fiend, neither player could special summon monsters. Wonderful. Great. Any deck that could use this is not allowed to be top tier. So, oh boy. Is this actually a good deck or what? Let's see. Okay, the effect allowing us to tribute summon for a Vanity Fiend has now been negated. So that's it. No Vanity Fiend for you. Sark. Oh, it's a mouse deck. Okay. What is that one? Ash negate. Flip up the trap, mate. Special summon 2 Clown Clans. Okay. There's the ritual. So if this gets tributed somehow, we get to then flip a monster face down. The other ones are Return Fusion, Return Synchro, which we don't have Return Link. That's the one we're missing. And we're playing against a Link deck. What the? Okay. I guess the anti-link effect is the ritual. You got to flip down their monster before they link off. Okay, can we do something to that Dormouse? We're not letting that activate, right? Oh my gosh, really? Clown Clan Tribute Summon, banish this card. Why do we wait? Why didn't we tribute off the ritual, flip it face down? What the heck? Okay. What is it? Is this the draw effect or the negate? The negate effect would not be good. It'd be negating nothing. Add a card from the graveyard to the hand. Bestial Banish. Quick effect tribute. Vanity freaking Fiend. Oh my god. They are triggering 2 effects of special summon in the same chain. Magnum Hut and whatever Malice card he banished is trying to summon. And now within the chain, directly to the cards trying to summon, they can't summon. And now we got the flipper. We could flip, I mean, already activated, but who cares? There, Magnum Hut does not summon. The White Rabbit tried to summon. Flip the Dormouse face down. Tribute summon for Magnum Hut to take out the Vanity Fiend. Oh my Jesus. Dominus Purge. Purge the Fool. Okay, we're a light monster deck. Sure. Great. Dark monsters can't be used. And then this triggers during the opponent's end phase also. We tributed 2 monsters, we drew 2, and then you set a freaking card? Oh my gosh. This is drawing a lot of freaking cards. What the heck? It's off the top of the deck. Tribute monster plus 1,000 attack boost, 3,500. And then this every turn on your turn could also summon an extra monster from the extra deck. So now it's 45. Preparation of Rites, grab the Flare. Flare, search for a spell, then discard. Search for 2 cards. Okay. Flare got tributed. How to get wait, what tributed it? This card tributes, that's a tribute. It's a tribute. If tributed, not for tribute summon, just tributed, flip a monster face down. Where is that card? Is this the card we just used? Tribute a monster from the hand or field to add a Clown Clan Whiteface. What? And Clown Clan. Is this? This is Whiteface? I mean, his face is white. Is this Crew or Whiteface or wait? Is this the TCG translation? Whiteface is the OCG, so it's Clown Clan Whiteface in Japan, but for TCG it's Crew instead of Clan. Biancaviso, a freaking Italian word instead of Whiteface. So that spell tributes to trigger the effect to flip a monster face down. We tributed for just 1. Okay, we just draw 1. Return a card from the graveyard back. Wait, we shuffled the Synchros back instead, so just recycle. How to deal 5k? What? So these are boosting? What is this, like a Silvera? If your tribute to one monster attacks a defense monster, inflict double piercing. Oh my cheat. How many cards do double piercing? Double piercing, the double piercing family. It started with the Chaos Max Dragon, passed on down to Silvera, and now the new Clown Clan Crew has it. So half our translations here are Clown Clan, the other are Crew. Is the entire deck type called, is just this card called Crew and the rest are Clan? I'm confused now. Why do we have Clan, we have Crew, we have one card searches a Whiteface, the other one's a Bianca Caviso. What the heck is going on? What is he in this client? He's Clown Crew here. Wait, half the deck is Clan, the other, only he is Crew? It's not all Crew? I don't even know what happened here. half the names are different. This is Crew. Okay, they are Crew. They're Crew. Maybe I didn't see it correctly. They're all Crew, not some Clan, some Crew. Interesting. Wow. Okay, how do I absorb what the heck happened here? We have the rich, so our disruptions are, how many disruptions do we have? Do we even want to count this as a real disruption? It's a very slow one. We didn't even really bother using it, but I guess it is kind of something. Our main disruption is flip a monster face down and summon a Vanity Fiend. Or if you're not playing against a Link monster deck, you'll actually return whatever their extra deck type, non-targeting back in the extra. So, I mean, that is a very powerful effect of being able to do that. So what are all the effects that allow you to tribute summon? Tribute summon one monster. Let's see, Control F, tribute summon one monster. How did he Didn't he perform another tribute summon? Was it with the trap? Didn't the trap allow him to tribute summon? Tribute summon 1. Okay, so that's the word we should. So this does not allow you to summon a Vandy Fiend. You have to summon a Clown Clan, and then the Clown Clan could summon the Vandy Fiend. Tribute summon a Clown Clan, and then tribute summon a monster. So Konami forgot to put Clown Clan on this. What, are you kidding me? So because they forgot that restriction, you now could summon a Vandy Fiend in this deck. Unfreaking believable. Wow. Could Vandy Fiend get banned before this maybe? You know, we've seen it with other deck types. We've seen Totally Awesome having to get banned before for Sprite. Maybe they did want you to play cool tribute summon monsters like Caius, Monarch, banish a card in the field, not freaking floodgate them. Oh my Jesus. Okay, let's see a duel from Duel Evolution. All right, Flare, search the spell, discard. Spell searches for 2, it tributes, so that would flip a monster face down. Wait, what did it do? Oh, okay, it returns itself back instead. There's nothing to flip down. Summon 2 monsters from the extra deck. Draw 2. Chainlink blocks Ash. You have to Imperm Veiler his effect. Same thing in both duels. Freaking negated. But this eats an Imperm for itself, because it has the quick effect during the opponent's turn to also perform a tribute summon. So if it tricks them, I mean, it's not really a trick. You should imperm this. Draw freaking 2 is good. Wow. You need 2 imperms to stop this. And the Clown Clan extra deck summon, set 2 from the deck. Ooh, this is destroy a card in the same column is what he's going to potentially do. Right? Raise in, wipe out the Beyond. Take control, actually, instead. Yoink it. Oh, boy. And we have Azuna. Oh, my Jesus. This should be coming during the anniversary, February. This is it. You're right. It's turn 0, and they have multiple hand traps that you've never seen before. That non-target sucks up a monster on the field. We summoned the Synchro. We're going to suck up the Bianca Viso instead of giving it back. Oh, boy. Draw freaking 3. Oh my gosh. What the hell? We tributed the ritual. We tribute summoned. This is we drew in 3 good hand traps. That is crazy. And then it could set a spell and trap if you draw. So if you draw Imperm, you could just set it. Nash Knight. This summons 2 from, oh my, it's not just the ritual or extra deck. So when they do something to your Bianca Visa, you just summon another one from your freaking deck. And then we could summon the one from the hand. We could do the non-target negate. But oh, we have so many disruptions in addition to that. Sequence, summon 2 more. We have all of them. If we tribute off the Xyz monsters will get non-target bounce back into the extra deck. And then this could flip a monster face down. And the Bianca Viso can non-target negate. Are we at the highest quality of this? Yeah. Okay, we're tribute summoning for a Clown Clan right now. A flip face down and non-target bounce. That's a draw 2 probably. Draw into even more hand traps. Boop, bounce away. Wait, we set instead of bouncing away the Xyz. Because we're flipping it down instead. Vanity Ruler, great. Not the Vandy Fiend. Oh my gosh, only your opponent cannot special summon monsters. Unbelievable. And you don't really search it. You just, I mean, you're drawing, what, 2 on your turn, 3 in the end phase, 2 again on the, you're drawing 7 cards to then hopefully draw into a Vandy. Okay. Draw 7. What the hell? Return back with the Synchro. We just have unlimited hand traps, and they can't special summon. That's it. Wow. Was that draw 4? Did I just see a draw 4? I gotta slow that down. I thought I could only draw 3. Okay. 4? We tributed 4? Jesus. Konami, at minimum, The hand limit rule should apply to the opponent's end phase also. I mean, we should have to discard something during their end phase. That would also balance out Max C. Oh my gosh. Reduced. You still can't special summon. Only the opponent can't special summon. How did we bounce back? I'm not familiar with that. I thought I went through all the disruptions. What the heck was that? Something with the spell. Yeah, bounce it back. Bounce back? This? You can only use the first and second. Special summon 2 clowns from anywhere you want. And then during your main phase, only your main phase, if this card's in the graveyard, except the turn it was sent there, follow up. Banish it and tribute a monster from your hand or field, which then triggers the ritual to flip a monster in the field face down. Then target any card in the field, return it to the hand. Summon a clown whenever you want. So the trap summons 2 clowns. The quick play spell summons 2 clowns. The continuous spell summons a freaking clown. The flare is here. What does the flare do on fields? I don't know if it does anything. All right, well, we're going to draw how many cards in the end phase? Jesus. Too many Nibirus. May as well discard 1. Which then reveals you have Nibiru, obviously, right? That, another draw effect. We drew into a ghost spell. Dude, how many draws do you freaking need in this deck? There we go, Impermanegate. Now you're done. You only have to play through 20 hand traps. Jesus. That's the one that reborns a monster from the graveyard. Stake your soul summon from the deck. Ash Negate. They're doubling down on the power hand traps, and this deck could play Purge too. What is this gonna do? Oh, okay, we're fingering the Lupus. This was just gonna summon clowns, and I guess we're kind of in a weird spot. We can't tribute summon. We don't have any good tributes on plays, and if you can't tribute summon, you can't turn the clowns into extra disruption, which I would say the deck then does rely on drawing good hand traps with all the draws. Unless, do we have a way to add a... That spell's not quick, right? I don't think so. Tribute for Nibiru! Oh my gosh, I wasn't even thinking that. What the... You should have kept your other Nibiru. Wow. And then it triggers the disruptions. Nibiru's a 3 of in this deck, 100%. You have to play 3 Nibiru. That's crazy. You Nibiru the field, and you also Nibiru the field. You Nibiru twice. Oh my Jesus. This is crazy. He's like going through his whole freaking deck. He's just playing with himself. That's the boost up Nibiru also. 4,000 attack. How do I out a Liger? Boost up your Nibiru to 4K. There you go. Wow. Okay, let's see the deck list from both of these mad lads. This is from Duel Evolution, triple Nibiru, which, yup, I think so. You gotta play 3 Nibiru in this deck. Playing 1 Vanity card, sure. I'm wondering what the other mad lad's playing. So from Duel Evolution, and then we have El Exordio Duelista. Let's see. The deck list is here. Triple Nibiru, that's the freaking way. And he's got one of both. Fiend and the Ruler, the double tribute summon or a single tribute. The single tribute will apply to both players that can't special. This will just be the opponent. All right, this was definitely a deck. I'm gonna see some comments on Master of the Meta. What do they think about the Clown Clan crew? 79 comments. Konami listened to you guys and gave you a proper deck. What do you mean you got like clowns? They listened to the clown people? The clown guys wanted a proper clown deck? Great. Finally, an archetype for a silly goose like me. Okay. That seems like an interesting new con. Definitely interesting. I will say I don't like that it's able to summon the Vanity, but since it's not restricted to clown tribute summoning only, that's why we get the tribute summon for Nibiru. So we get the double-edged sword of it's cool that we could summon Nibiru, but then you also get to summon a Vanity because it allows you to summon Nibiru. Those decks can play Sophia, Goddess of Rebirth. Is that going to be good? Really? Finally, a Clussy archetype. What the heck? I don't care if it's meta relevant. I don't care if it's even good. If you give me an archetype with funny little characters on it, I will play it. If they find a kid and save her, that's super wholesome. What? Okay. Wait, is that one of the cards? Are we finding a girl to save her? I don't even know what he's talking about. All right. Wait, there's the girl? Are we, like, terrorizing the girl, or are we saving the girl? Wait, do we save her and then turn her into a clown? What? Oh, okay. Well, we'll figure that out later. There you go. Clown, crew, clan, Beyond Fakiso, Whiteface. Let's go.